What is going on, guys? Most supcharls and everything. We're doing a commentary which has been a few weeks time now again. I wanted to do one quickly just to give an update on some certain things such as the walkthroughs obviously, and also maybe some other videos depending on what and I feel like could be mentioned there, because obviously I want to upload something non-Call of Duty wise, but at the same time if I can't hit something then I will be continuing this Call of Duty upload on a daily basis still. But first of all, I'm gonna talk about the walkthrough stuff, and it is mainly just gonna be about The Walking Dead with the third episode. Because I did say in my last one that I expected to start uploading it, or hopefully start uploading it the week afterwards, with the commentary being uploaded at the time being. I never did it, and that is because I couldn't get the time to do it. And what I mean by that is basically playing through it in one sitting. I don't really like to play through these episodic games in multiple play sessions or whatever you want to call it. I usually try and play through it in one sitting so that I won't have to, first of all, worry about continuing it afterwards, and second of all, then it also makes it more natural to play through these sort of games in one sitting instead of having to split it up halfway through and then worry about it some other time. So that is why I still have yet to start up The Walking Dead with the third episode. I hope I can do it soon. I actually really would like to see it being done before this month is over, hopefully. I just haven't had the time to really sit down and do it. And when I do, I also want to do some other stuff at the same time. So hopefully I can play through it soon and also start uploading it. I don't know when. But there is also a gun sync that I'm working on. I'm actually working on 3 different ones, which is first of all a normal sync, basically shooting out in the air. That is something that I've been working on since my last sync I uploaded. A few days after that, I worked on it a little bit here and there, and then from there I couldn't really get the time to continue the work. So recently it's been something that I've started up again because I sort of miss it, and I also have the time right now to continue it a little bit here and there. So that is basically something that is taking my time right now, which is also why I don't do The Walking Dead. And on top of that, multiplayer gameplay wise with the uploads, that is also kind of limiting me into Walking Dead, because I spent the time playing some multiplayer games here and there to try to get a gameplay for this day or that day. Usually when I upload my gameplays nowadays, it's played the same day, which is kind of hard to keep up with sometimes if I can't really perform well, and especially if it's a non-Call of Duty game, which also explains why I don't have that much of it right now to upload for you viewers. I still do have some commentary footage that I could use, but I don't feel like it's worth uploading it as a raw thing. So I hope I can bring something such as Killzone, Battlefield, or Counter-Strike. I don't know what else there could be, maybe Warface, Ironside, and Black Squad, and that sort of thing. Just being able to upload something that isn't Call of Duty, that is something I hope I can do in a more consistent basis again, because even I get a little tired of uploading Call of Duty each and every day. But I also quickly want to go back to the syncing stuff that I'm working on. So the first sync that I'm working on right now is a spray sync, which is basically what I've done before my shooting out in the air when I first started it up. All of this stuff in my channel, basically spraying or getting a streak of some sort and using a song to sync with it. The next sync I'm doing is actually a gun sync that is like the last one, shooting out in the air. This time around it's not with Infinity Ward Call of Duty games, however it is with Treyarch games, because I thought it would be nice to also use their games to try and make a sync with. So that is the next thing that I'm mainly focused on with the syncing right now, and I may leave a sneak peek for you viewers because I've actually finished 2 parts of it, which is Black Ops 2 and a Black Ops 4 one. I'll just leave the Black Ops 4 part as a sneak peek for you viewers here at the end of this video, so that you viewers get an idea of how it will be looking like, I guess. And I chose the Black Ops 4 part just because the Black Ops 2 part is actually a little longer and I don't really want to showcase too much, so that is why I chose the Black Ops 4 part. This sync is actually with all Treyarch games from Black Ops 1 and up to 4. I wanted to include World of War originally. The thing is though that World of War is like Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4 with the classes and that sort of thing with unlocks, so I can't really use every single gun and fire out in the air. So that is why I'm gonna scrap World of War and not include it as I would have hoped. So that is something that I thought I would give you guys a heads up about, and also try to go for PC footage. I want to try to do that because obviously it looks better compared to the PS3, and also because you can actually change the field of view on the Call of Duty games there with Black Ops 1, 2, and I believe 3 is also possible just like that, if the previous one was. And then Black Ops 4 is basically from the PS4 version as the only one, so hopefully it will be something that will turn out nice in the end. The Black Ops 4 part with this sneak peek, I guess I might as well mention that now as well, isn't really 100% final. It is somewhat up there to being done. I may change a few things around, but right now I don't really know what there is to change. I want to finish up the rest of the parts first with Black Ops 3 and 1 and that sort of thing before really checking out on what could be changed. And maybe I gotta remove some gunshots here and there or something like that. So it is just a sneak peek. It may change. That's all I want to mention with that sync. And then the last sync that I'm also working on somewhat is the sync play 2. And just like the first one, it will be with a gameplay, a full gameplay, where I basically try and sync it with a song of some sort, because I thought it was somewhat nice to combine a raw gameplay and this sync kind of work into one thing. And I don't know when it will be finished. I doubt it will be finished anytime soon, but we'll see. I just want to mention that as well for this commentary, since I've already mentioned the 2 others that I'm working on. And that is all the stuff that I'm doing with syncs. Walkthrough wise with Spec Ops, I'm almost done with uploading that as well, at least as I'm recording this. And yeah, it would mean that I would go back to my 1 vid per day upload again, which is gonna be somewhat nice, so that I won't have to write 2 video descriptions for a little period now, which will be awesome until I can start up The Walking Dead and get the time for that, hopefully soon. And yeah, besides that, I think that is pretty much it. The gameplay for today will be something that I hope isn't Call of Duty, but we'll see with that, depends on the commentary. And yeah, that should be pretty much it. So last but not least, I also quickly want to shout out the 5 recent comments that I've received as of right now. And I'm also gonna leave a quick screenshot on screen probably right now with the 5 recent ones. But yeah, this time it's gonna be for, well, I don't really know how you pronounce the first one. B3MMI. Is it Bemi? I don't know. Either way, shout out to you, Wolf Children, DeadShock, or Play Guy. I'm just more used to calling him Play Guy at this point, more than DeadShock. Jesus Saves as well, and Lenny as the last one. So yeah, there's the shout out. Maybe I should just leave it on screen from now on moving forward, because I don't wanna have to try to pronounce some certain channel names that I can't pronounce, because I'm afraid I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. But yeah, shout out to you guys, and channel links in the description, I guess, towards the bottom or something like that, I would assume. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay if you want, depending on what I choose and if it's actually gonna be continuing. And hopefully I will see you guys on the next one.
Fight on! It's all or nothing. You shut the enemy down. Victory is all I ask. Good. You looked death in his beady eyes and you spat in them. You fiend.